What's up, guardians of health? Ready to transform your health today? Did you know that small signs on your feet could be warnings of a serious problem in your body, and you might not even realize it? If you've experienced tingling or numbness in your toes, blurred vision, or even wounds that take a long time to heal, you might be ignoring symptoms that shouldn't go unnoticed. Studies show that many of these signs are often associated with diabetes, a condition that already affects more than 463 million people around the world. However, one of the biggest challenges is that many of these symptoms are so subtle that they can be mistaken for other health problems or simply ignored. But what if I told you that paying attention to these signs could make all the difference between keeping your health under control and facing more serious complications? In this article, I'm going to show you 10 signs that diabetics often overlook and that you might not know about. I'll explain how each one could indicate an underlying problem and, more importantly, what you can do to prevent these signs from worsening and further affecting your health. So, stick with me, because by the end of this content, you'll not only have a new understanding of these symptoms but also practical strategies to deal with each one of them and transform your health. Let's get started. Sign number 1. Tingling or numbness in extremities. Have you ever felt that pins and needles sensation in your feet or hands, like tiny needles poking your skin? This tingling, which often comes with numbness, is one of the first warning signs that something might not be right. This symptom could indicate the onset of diabetic neuropathy, a condition where nerves are damaged due to high blood sugar levels. Over time, this situation can lead to a complete loss of sensitivity in the extremities, increasing the risk of serious injuries and infections since the person might not notice small cuts or wounds. But how should you act? The first thing to do is to closely monitor your blood sugar levels and keep strict control over them. Practices like regular walks, stretches to improve circulation, and dietary adjustments help reduce the risk of nerve complications. And this is just one of the signs that might be going unnoticed. In the next topic, I'll show you a symptom that many think is just eye strain, but it could be much more serious than that. Sign number 2, blurred vision. Have you ever had that feeling that your vision suddenly becomes blurry, like looking through a dirty glass? This isn't just a sign of eye fatigue. If blurred vision appears frequently, it could be indicating something much more serious: increased blood sugar levels. This symptom is one of the first side effects that diabetes can have on your eyes. When blood sugar is out of control, it causes swelling in the lens, the part of the eye responsible for focusing light. As a result, vision becomes blurred, making simple activities like reading or driving more difficult. If left untreated, this problem can progress to complications like diabetic retinopathy and even blindness. So, what can you do? The tip here is to see an eye doctor as soon as you notice any changes in your vision and, at the same time, keep your blood sugar under control. Also, consider including omega-3 and antioxidant-rich foods in your diet, like fish and green vegetables, to promote eye health. But this is just one of the signs that could be indicating something serious. In the next topic, we'll talk about wounds that take a long time to heal and what this could really mean for your health. Sign number 3, slow healing wounds. Have you noticed that small cuts or scratches take much longer to heal than normal? It may seem like just a minor detail, but it's one of the clearest signs that something is wrong with your body. Slow healing isn't just a nuisance, it's an indication that your body is struggling to recover from minor injuries, and this can be related to diabetes. When blood sugar levels are high for long periods, they affect blood circulation, making it difficult for essential nutrients to reach the tissues for proper healing. Additionally, this condition weakens the immune system, increasing the risk of infections in wounds that should heal quickly. If neglected, slow healing can lead to serious infections and even amputations. So, how should you act? Maintaining good control of your blood sugar levels is the first step. Avoid tight clothing and shoes that can cause blisters, as these can prevent injuries. And remember, if you notice any wound that isn't healing as it should, seek medical attention immediately. Now, let's talk about another sign that most people don't think could be related to diabetes: frequent infections. This is a symptom that, if left unidentified, can turn into something more serious. I'll explain in the next topic. Sign number 4, frequent infections. Do you often have infections more frequently than normal? Whether it's a urinary infection that keeps coming back or sudden skin infections, These recurring episodes may indicate something deeper going on in your body. Frequent and persistent infections are a classic symptom that the immune system is compromised, and often, this is directly linked to diabetes. When diabetes is poorly managed, it creates the perfect environment for bacteria and fungi to grow. This happens because high blood sugar levels in the blood and tissues increase the body's vulnerability to microorganisms, making recovery much slower and the infections more resistant to traditional treatments. Women, for example, may suffer from frequent vaginal yeast infections, while men may face issues like balanoposthitis, infection of the penis. What to do? First, it's crucial to strengthen the immune system with a diet rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory foods, like berries and garlic. Additionally, strict control of blood sugar levels is key to preventing new infections from developing. Don't ignore infections that seem harmless, as they may be a warning that your body is fighting harder than it should. By the way, if you want to know how to strengthen your immune system and effectively prevent these infections, I recommend checking out the link I left pinned in the comments. This content will help you understand how to better care for your health and reduce these problems once and for all. Sign number 5. Dark skin patches, acanthosis nigricans. Have you noticed dark, velvety patches on areas like the back of your neck, armpits, or groin? This type of patch, known as acanthosis nigricans, might seem harmless at first, but it's a sign that your body is experiencing changes in insulin levels. This condition occurs when there is an excess of circulating insulin, which leads to abnormal growth of skin cells. Acanthosis nigricans is often linked to insulin resistance, a common precursor to type 2 diabetes. Besides the aesthetic concern, it indicates that your body is struggling to process glucose efficiently, which increases the risk of developing diabetes in the future. Many people ignore these patches, believing they're just a pigmentation issue, but they're a clear sign that your metabolism is out of balance. What can you do? If you notice dark spots and skin folds, it's essential to see a doctor to check your insulin and blood sugar levels. Practices like losing weight and adopting a balanced diet rich in fiber and low in glycemic index can help reduce insulin resistance and, consequently, diminish these patches. This is just another sign that's often overlooked. In the next topic, I'll tell you about digestive problems that, although they may seem like just occasional discomfort, could indicate more serious complications in a diabetic's digestive system. Sign number 6. Digestive issues. Have you ever felt bloated, nauseous, or faced episodes of constipation without an apparent reason? These digestive issues, which often seem like temporary inconveniences, can be a significant symptom that something isn't working well in your digestive system. For diabetics, these symptoms may indicate a condition called gastroparesis, a complication in which the nerves controlling the stomach muscles are damaged, slowing down digestion. When this happens, gastric emptying is compromised, causing symptoms like feeling full even after small meals, reflux, and even loss of appetite. If left untreated, this problem can lead to nutritional deficiencies and uncontrolled blood sugar levels, as nutrient absorption becomes unpredictable. What can you do? To alleviate these symptoms, it's recommended to break your meals into smaller portions throughout the day and avoid foods high in fat and insoluble fibers, which can worsen gastric emptying. Additionally, light exercises, like a walk after meals, can help stimulate digestion. If the symptoms persist, consult a specialist to assess the need for specific treatment. But these aren't the only signs you should pay attention to. In the next topic, we'll talk about a symptom that many consider a benefit, but it could be an important warning: unexplained weight loss. I'll tell you more in the next section. Sign number 7. Unexplained weight loss. Losing weight without dieting or exercising sounds like a dream for many, right? But when weight loss happens quickly and effortlessly, it can be an alarming symptom, especially for those dealing with diabetes. If you've noticed that your clothes are looser and the scale shows lower numbers without you changing your diet or exercise routine, it's time to pay attention. Unexplained weight loss happens because the body, unable to use glucose efficiently due to a lack of insulin or insulin resistance, starts burning fat and muscle as a source of energy. This leads to rapid but extremely harmful weight loss. You may even feel weaker, constantly fatigued, and lack the energy to perform daily tasks. What should you do? If you notice you're losing weight without explanation, immediately seek a healthcare professional to evaluate your blood sugar levels and adjust your treatment. Maintaining a balanced diet rich in quality proteins is also essential to prevent muscle loss. And speaking of unexpected signs, the next symptom is one of the most subtle and least known: increased sensitivity to touch, which can cause pain even in seemingly harmless situations. I'll explain more about this in the next topic. Sign number 8. Increased sensitivity to touch. Have you ever felt pain when lightly touching your skin, as if even the slightest touch caused discomfort? This heightened sensitivity, also known as allodynia, is a symptom that can be easily overlooked, but it's closely linked to diabetic complications. This condition occurs when the peripheral nerves, responsible for transmitting pain and temperature sensations, are damaged, making the simple act of putting on clothes or even a gentle touch extremely painful. Allodynia is a clear sign of diabetic neuropathy, nerve damage caused by elevated blood sugar levels. In addition to constant pain, this condition can lead to episodes of burning sensations, muscle weakness, and intense tingling. It's a symptom that not only affects quality of life but also indicates that diabetes is advancing to a more complicated stage. What should you do? Strictly controlling blood sugar levels and adopting practices like gentle massage, physical therapy, and low-impact exercises can help alleviate the pain. In some cases, specific medications for neuropathy may also be recommended by a healthcare professional. But this isn't the only symptom that can affect the nervous system. In the next topic, we'll discuss how diabetes can directly impact your emotional state, leading to mood swings and even depression. I'll explain more below. Sign number 9. Mood swings and depression. Have you noticed that your mood changes suddenly, shifting from happiness to sadness without any apparent reason? Or maybe you feel a deep sadness, lack of motivation, and a constant sense of emotional exhaustion? These signs are more than just a bad day. Frequent mood swings and depression can be direct consequences of the impact that diabetes has on the body and mind. Diabetes affects blood sugar levels, which in turn influence the production of neurotransmitters in the brain, like serotonin and dopamine, responsible for well-being and mood regulation. As a result, people with diabetes often experience episodes of depression, anxiety, and constant irritability. Additionally, the very management of the disease, with its daily demands of control and concern, can increase emotional stress, creating a vicious cycle that affects not only mental health but also the balance of blood sugar levels. What can you do? It's essential to seek psychological support, as well as focus on activities that help reduce stress, like meditation, regular physical exercise, and a balanced diet. Staying connected with support groups and openly discussing your emotions are also practices that help manage the psychological impact of diabetes. But there's still one more symptom that many people overlook, and it can be crucial for your health: loss of reflexes. This is something that directly affects your reaction ability and balance. I'll explain more in the next topic. Sign number 10. Loss of reflexes. Have you noticed that, lately, you have trouble reacting quickly to situations that used to be automatic, like avoiding obstacles or maintaining balance on uneven ground? This loss of reflexes is a clear sign that the nerves are being compromised, and in the case of diabetics, this may be directly related to diabetic neuropathy. When blood sugar levels are uncontrolled for long periods, motor nerves, which are responsible for quick movements and coordination, begin to lose their ability to efficiently transmit impulses. This leads to decreased reflexes and can cause episodes of imbalance, muscle weakness, and even unexpected falls. For those living with diabetes, this condition is particularly dangerous, as it increases the risk of fractures and serious injuries. How should you handle this? Strengthening exercises and activities that improve balance, like Tai Chi and Pilates, can help recover some of the lost coordination. Additionally, it's crucial to maintain good control of blood sugar levels and have regular neurological exams to monitor nerve health. These 10 symptoms are clear signs that your body is trying to communicate something important. Paying attention to these signs and acting preventively can avoid more serious complications and help maintain your quality of life. Conclusion: now that you know the 10 symptoms that many people with diabetes are ignoring, it's time to take action. Each of these signs, from tingling in the extremities to mood swings and loss of reflexes, is a warning that your body needs more attention and care. The secret to avoiding complications is simple: recognize these signs early and take steps to control them. If you've noticed any of these symptoms in yourself or someone close to you, don't ignore them. Living a healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and constant medical follow-up is essential to managing diabetes and preventing these signs from developing into something more severe. Remember, knowledge is the first step toward change. Now that you're aware of these signs, use this information to your advantage and take charge of your health. The sooner you act, the better your quality of life will be in the long run. And to wrap up, tell me, which of these symptoms have you noticed before? Leave your comment below and share your experiences. And if you think this information can help more people, don't forget to share this content. Let's work together to build a healthier life. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and keep thriving, guardians of health.